Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. We made it. I didn't think we were gonna make it with the traffic. It was kind of crazy traffic getting here, but hey, we got an hour to park here. I'm just probably gonna spend about a half an hour here at the Atlantic Ocean. Here we're in North Carolina, Wilmington. We're nearest Wilmington, North Carolina. So Wrightsville Beach is one of the beaches near Wilmington, North Carolina. I do want to check out the downtown portion of North Carolina. We'll see if we can get over there for the sunset. They got a nice river walk there. Hey, the Palm Room. There's a bar there. Here's the Shark Kitchen and Bar. Hey, we see palm trees. So you know we're not in Chicago. I know most people don't associate palm trees with North Carolina, but if you're on the coast here, of course, you know, Myrtle Beach is just south of the state line there in South Carolina. Wilmington's pretty far south in North Carolina along the coast. And hey, we see people fishing. Yeah, I saw a bunch of fishing boats there. Niecy G, hey, we made it. That's where your stepson lives? Hey, Niecy G, I know you have a lot of North Carolina roots here. Christopher, how you doing here? Yeah, we're on the East Coast here. I told you we'd get to the East Coast. Christopher, thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, Nep, Hing, how you doing there? Yeah, so beautiful housing here. Yeah, if you can get one of these, I bet. Hey, I can see the ocean. Hey, we made it here. So welcome to near Wilmington, North Carolina here, Wrightsville Beach. And 1899 established. They got a pier here. But here, let's first check out the ocean. Let's check out the waves. It's called Johnny Mowers, I can't read it, Mercer. Johnny Mercer's Fishing Pier. Access 16 here. Hey, surf's up. I know it's going to get, probably surf's going to get more if those hurricanes start heading this way. But hey, look, there's a fishing pier. People taking pictures here. Johnny Mercer's Fishing Pier. We'll head out on the fishing pier. I want to check out the ocean here first. Hey, we got some, I think they built these letters in the sand. These are sand. See, they got these little booths here. Yeah, look at this. King Jesus is what it says. It says King Jesus. Somebody made these letters out of sand here. They're starting to crumble away. Here's underneath the fishing pier. Well, I don't know if I guess it's a fishing pier. But hey, this is the Atlantic Ocean. Wrightsville Beach near Wilmington. Yeah. Heather B. Never seen the ocean, but Lake Michigan. Yeah, so a bunch of people in the ocean here. Hey, the baby's in the hole there. They dug a hole for the baby. How you doing? That's great. Yeah, how you doing? You like that hole? That's good. Yeah, that's up here. We had beautiful clouds heading into here, but they're kind of dissipated. But this is the Atlantic Ocean here. We're buffering. Okay, good. So we'll see if we get our connection back here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people try to do that. You know, it just, you know, what do you? If it's not my connection doesn't work. You know, I can't get any internet here. You know, but here we'll see if anybody else. The signal's messed up. Okay. So I'm back here. We'll see if we can continue the stream here. I was able to stream when I was closer to the land here. Maybe I'll have to stay closer to the land instead of go to the ocean here. I'm kicking myself because I started the stream and there was a bunch of pelicans flying in formation, but I stopped the live before because Christopher was telling me, I'm glad for the feedback, that it was buffering. And so we'll see if we can get it back here. We'll try to head out to this pier here. So hey, thanks for coming back here. If you were on before, we're at Wrightsville Beach here. I walked out towards the ocean and lost my connection, and so we'll stay up on the pier here. We'll see. Hey, that's a nice one wheel there. It's good. Or a electric skateboard there. So let me know if the connection's better. I literally saw some pelicans, and I hope we see them again. You know, there's a seagull. There's people flying a kite. So this is called Johnny Mercer's Fishing Pier. And we're at we're near Wilmington, North Carolina. They got it. It's pretty windy here, so it's going to be hard to hear me here. I got to hold on to my hat. Let me know if the connection's any better here. There, Nisi, we're back. Sam, T-Live, T-Time. It's okay now? We're back. Good. Well, it got stuck because I turned it off. I trust Christopher. Christopher was telling me it was buffering. And I'm kicking myself because, and who knows if it would have. Here's a nice kite here. They're flying a kite here. This is the Atlantic Ocean. This is near Wilmington, North Carolina. Here I've been working in North Carolina all week, as you guys know, and that's why I haven't been live streaming. But I had some time this afternoon to drive into Wilmington. So we'll try to stream here. Let's see. Turn left, pier entrance. Okay. So I guess, do you have to, I wonder if you got to pay to go to the pier here. There's a nice gift shop. $1 for children here. Yeah, let's try to get out to the pier here. $2 for the pier, please.
Okay.
Here, I got cash.
All right.
Thank you. There's a 5.
And let me also stamp the inside of your wrist.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'll get the stamp there.
That way you have access until 11 o'clock tonight.
Oh, hey, that's great. Thank you. I'm from Chicago, so this is the first time I've been here. I'm checking it out here. Is there anything you recommend to see around here besides, like, this pier? Or
For Wrightsville Beach, there's really nothing to see.
I'm going to go back to downtown Wilmington and walk along the boardwalk, like, for the sunset. Thank you. Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's good. See, they're flying the kite. See, they're flying the kite there. It's pretty windy. The Atlantic Ocean here. Here we're on the pier. And are we streaming okay? So North Carolina, Wrightsville Beach here near Wilmington. We got a bunch of picnic tables. So we're north of Myrtle Beach. We're south of the Outer Banks. The Outer Banks are all those islands that go out. Prince, how you doing there, Matt? T-Time, T-Time. Yeah, the ocean there. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for tuning in. See, we were down there earlier. We saw them doing handstands and stuff like that. They built some letters in the sand there. Surf's pretty good today. Smell the salt air. Is it hard to hear me with the wind? I know it's always windy to go around the coast. Well, let's see how my connection holds out if we go out to the end of this pier. Yeah, so this whole week I've been working. You know, this is a work trip, and you know, here comes the pelicans. So there's the pelicans we saw earlier. So hopefully they'll come back. We might get a close-up shot of these pelicans. They're heading towards the pier, so I'm going to walk out. If I lose my connection, let me know. I know Christopher was letting me know I was buffering, and I appreciate that. And see, we're on this pier. Yeah, work in progress. You got it. Hey, they're riding bikes right on the beach. You can ride bikes right on. It's hard enough. Look at that. You got buffering again? Yeah, we always got buffering. But hey, look at the surf here, the Atlantic Ocean here. We're near Wilmington, North Carolina, if you just tuned in. We got a beautiful 90-degree day. It feels a little cooler because of the breeze. It feels like mid-80s. And I want to see if we can catch these pelicans. Let's see if we can maintain my stream with the people fishing. There's somebody windsurfing way out there. It's such a windy day. So, you know, we don't get, see, the waves really start breaking much earlier than they do on Lake Michigan. This is the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, man, it looks like your Ocean City there. Yeah, that's good. This is the real ocean. So here's people fishing. We're on this fishing pier. It costs $2 to come out here. There's the pelicans. The pelicans are out there. So I'm hoping, here's a seagull or a tern or something. There, they're fishing. It's a nice fishing pier. So it costs $2 to use this pier. Look, you can wash your fish here. We saw these in Corpus Christi, you know, and see, you can look right down to the water through the drain there. Here's a little seabird. Hey, he caught something. He caught something. Look at that. He's reeled it in. Yeah. Very nice. These pelicans are flying in formation around here. I don't want to disturb these people fishing here. Loud voice here. Hey, we made it out to the end. Johnny Mercer's fishing pier, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. There we go. See, there it is. See, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. See, Johnny Mercer's fishing pier, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. We're near Wilmington. We're near Wilmington, North Carolina. So we're going to try to check out the sunset at the boardwalk at Wilmington. Hey, we made it to the end here. I'm going to check out this windsurfer here. Hey, look at the waves. Wow. I want to see if these pelicans are over here. Hey, there's everybody fishing. Christopher, good. Thanks. Hopefully the connection's better now. Thanks for letting me know. Christopher, look at those clouds. I was kicking myself, Christopher, because I shut off the live and I tried the YouTube app, which was worse. And there were some pelicans that were flying by in formation, and I didn't film it. And it was such a beautiful sight. You know, you ever have that happen where you turn off the camera to fix something, and then something amazing happens and you miss it? That's exactly what happened. There was these pelicans, and they're back out in the ocean here. We'll see if they can come back in here. Here we're on this Wrightsville Beach here on this fishing pier. And we'll head back to the gift shop. Yeah, nice sky. Yeah, look at these. That's why I saw some of these clouds driving in, and I thought they would be over the ocean, but they're not. They're over the land. And it's pretty clear over the ocean here. This is the fishing pier at Wrightsville Beach. And we'll head back. Yeah, it says it. It's a beautiful day. Look at this little bird. How you doing there? It's like it's planning to escape. There's people way out in the water there. They're flying a kite. It's a macaw, toucan. Yeah, beautiful day to head to the beach. This is the first time I've been to this part of North Carolina. I've been to the mountainous part of North Carolina, and I've been to the central part. I've been to Raleigh. I have been to Charleston, South Carolina, but I've never been to Myrtle Beach. A lot of my family's gone to Myrtle Beach. I had neighbors that will always go to Myrtle Beach instead of Florida because it was a little closer. But yeah, let's zoom down the beach here. So Wrightsville Beach near Wilmington, North Carolina here, Atlantic Ocean. So, yeah, I hope to get back to Chicago tomorrow, and it looks like we'll have beautiful weather for the weekend. We'll see what's happening this weekend, and we'll get back to a regular live streaming schedule next week. I know I've been missing a lot of lives and stuff because I've been working this week. Thanks for understanding. They're out there. I see they're way out there. And I'll hop back in my rental car, and I'm going to drive back to downtown Wilmington, and we're going to try. There's a boardwalk, like a river walk, and I want to check out the central business district of Wilmington. I asked the guys that for this pier, I'm like, what's there to do around here? They said nothing. They said you gotta come back to Wilmington, so that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe this pier is the only thing to do. Hey, Atlantic Ocean here. Yeah, let's go underneath the pier. Let's see what the view looks like underneath the pier here. You got a house? Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina, right down the road from Myrtle Beach. Very nice. Yeah, you know, isn't this nice? Yeah, you've got a vacation home out here. I see why. Because I'm sure all that is part of this as well. Here's this pier we were just at. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the Atlantic Ocean here. There's the crow flies. There's the pelican flies. Hey, they got the kite there. Hey, look at these beautiful waves. Surf's pretty good today. Yeah, it takes many months. I swam the whole way. Hey, there's a surfboard. Hey, there's some surfers. Let's see if we see some surfers out there. I see some windsurfers, you know. But here, let's head back. Look, the big one. Yeah. See, Wrightsville Beach, that's where we're at, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Look at those clouds. That's a beautiful cloud. There is some thunder clouds in the area. Look at those clouds. We're going to head back that way. Right here it says King Jesus, right there. Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Thanks. We made it to the beach here. So let's see if I can make it down to the water. The last time, if I lose my connection, this is where I lost my connection last time when I tried to head under the pier and down to the water. And there they got some, you can wash your feet off there at the station there. Yeah, good riddance to TikTok. TikTok kicked me out of the creator fund. They said my videos are low quality, so I guess the videos like this are low quality. TikTok, you know, so good riddance, you know. I'll just stream here on YouTube, and TikTok. I know it's not their intention, but you know, they just make me feel so unwelcome as a live streamer. And I try to have positive content about Chicago and other places I go like this, and I just, you know, do reruns of my live streams, but they don't like me monetizing that. I think it's what it is. They're too cheap. The billionaires need to keep all the money, I guess. They can't share the wealth. Yeah, it is rude. The algorithm doesn't care. See, you know, it's funny. Like if you appeal it, you're talking to a robot. You're not talking to a real human being. You're talking to AI. And I think when more people encounter AI, they're going to start to resent it. And then hopefully they'll start to resent the billionaires that force this AI on us, because it just automates it and it lessens their liability, because they're like, oh, it's not a human making the decision. It's an unfair. North Carolina. And yeah, we saw that little kid was sitting in a hole there. And yeah, it's all about the money. They just want you to use TikTok Shop. Wrightsville Beach near North Carolina, near Wilmington, North Carolina here. We just went out on this pier here. Hey, we'll hang out with the seagulls here. Hey, they're surfing. Somebody's taking a surfboard out there. Yeah, the surf's up. Look at that. Taking the surfboard out to Atlantic Ocean here. Wrightsville Beach. We got, what is today? Is this today the 25th? September the 25th? Here, 5:52. So I only paid for an hour of parking, so I'm gonna head back to my rental car here, and it's gonna take me about 20 minutes to get back to downtown Wilmington, downtown Wilmington. Williamsburg's in Virginia. Downtown Wilmington, North North Carolina, and they got a nice walk along the river, a nice walkable downtown. So I want to check it out. These might be the pelicans coming this way. Let's see if these are the pelicans. I'm going to head towards this kite and see if we can get the pelicans flying in formation. Here comes two of them. See, I think these are pelicans. No, they're just large. Yeah, they are pelicans. Those are pelicans. So here comes some pelicans. Let's see if we can get underneath them. These are the same pelicans I saw flying in formation earlier. They're coming back. So the pelicans are right above us. They're going to bomb us here. See, these pelicans were flying in formation. And I saw them come over this pier, but I wasn't streaming. So maybe they'll turn around and help us out here. They're just going back and forth, riding the airway. There they are, kind of in formation. They're the pelicans here at Wrightsville Beach. There they go. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what, my intention is to move my morning, noon, and night when I'm back in Chicago. I'll live stream on YouTube. I probably still will cut out reruns. Eventually, I suspect TikTok will let me back in the Creator Fund. But how many times can they, insult us without consequence? So like any business, if you insult your customers enough, and I'm a customer, is user base, the same with YouTube. YouTube is much more forgiving. There's negatives to YouTube, but there's a lot of positives. And at least I've been looking, there's another streaming well, they haven't started streaming yet. That's the problem. It's not really open source. What is it called? I can't even think of what it's called. We'll talk about it more later. There'll be some new rival that people will probably switch to, even different than YouTube or Instagram. There'll be some new TikTok to take the place of it, and we just have to wait see what everybody switches to. It won't be Red Note. It could be Red Note. Who knows? A lot of people like Red Note. But here we're back at the main little commercial strip here, Wrightsville Beach here, North Carolina. See, here's the established 1899 here. I guess that's when the town was established. You got some. See, I'm not in Chicago and I still got sirens. But here, look at the nice palm trees. You're in Charlotte, Anthony. Thanks for tuning in, Prince. Yeah, social media is just passing the time. Most people just, easy come, easy go. So here comes the beach patrol. Since they're making so much noise, we got to film them here. Let's see what's going on. That guy's trying to talk on the phone. So here's the beach rescue here. Fire rescue, ocean rescue, Wrightsville Beach. Look, they got the Waterman Unlimited. So I guess let's see what they're doing here. Let's see if this is like Baywatch here, where they're going to run out to the beach rescue somebody in the water here. They're actually coming right out to the beach here. So I think I got another 15 minutes on my parking pass, so we're going to be cutting it tight here. But hey, if you just tuned in here, I'm not in Chicago. This is Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, and it's near Wilmington. Yeah, they're heading that way, so they might drive down the beach a while there. Let's see if they're going all the way down. Yeah, it looks like they're driving all the way down, so there's some emergency there. Going towards where the surfers were at. Okay, well, enough of that. I was going to follow them, see if they were going to run out like Baywatch, but they're driving probably like a mile down the beach, so I'm not going to chase them that far. Yeah. Karolaki. Yeah. You're born and raised in Miami, Florida? That's good, Anthony. Yeah. So it's pretty hot and humid here. Let's go out to this intersection here. There was a bar and some restaurants up here. Let's check them out here. So that you got to pay to park here. It was like $6.50 for an hour. Now after wintertime, after October 31st, you can park here for free up until like springtime. I don't know if it goes to spring break when they start charging again. But you see a lot of people with fishing gear. A lot of people with beach stuff. Traffic was really bad getting out here. It was like traffic jams getting to the beach. I don't know if it was just I went through Wilmington at rush hour, I think is what it was. Purchased land about 10 miles west of Wellington Beach. That's great. That's good, a good investment there. Get some oceanfront property there. That's great. Or near the ocean. See towns at Wrightsville Beach. You see it on the trash can here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And I'm excited to check out downtown Williamsburg, or Wilmington. I've never been to downtown Wilmington. I keep missaying the wrong town here. Here's the Palm Room. We saw this when we started. I think this is a bar. Yeah. Palm Room here by the beach. Get a drink. So you pay to park. This is well, we got nice housing with balconies. I think this is mainly a residential beach town, Wrightsville Beach. And here, let's go. We'll film the flags with the North Carolina flag and the Wrightsville Beach flag there. They got parking underneath here. Residential. Yeah, flip it there. There. Play the real estate game, just like Boardwalk or Monopoly was. The board game was based upon streets in Atlantic City there. Here, we'll run across streets where the light changes here. So there it is. Here's the main little parking area here for Wrightsville Beach. You can head out to the pier there. That's what we did. Thanks for checking it out here. Wrightsville Beach here, North Carolina. There's their logo. And so I'm going to end this live. I'll start another one in about 20 minutes or a half an hour. I'm going to go to downtown Wilmington, and we'll check out the river walk there in the downtown there. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you missed any part of this, you can check out the rerun there. And there's everybody heading back from the beach here. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you in 20 minutes here, okay? So I'm coming back. Thanks a lot.